The tools, products, and techniques in this video are intended for use by adult modelers. Anyone under the age of 13 should always have adult supervision when using said tools, products, and techniques.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the custom barbecue build, right? Episode 2 we got sort of a base color down, just that brown on the arms and legs, and also got a little bit of the blue sprayed on the last episode. So on this one we're going to try to get this guy all finished up. We've got 2 more colors to do. That's the dark green and the light green, both the greens, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take these are the arms and legs where we finished episode 2, right? And we're going to make them look like this, right? Yeah, so I realized after I got the last episode done that I sprayed the crotch and everything the wrong color, right? I sprayed it brown. I don't know what I was thinking. The waist piece and the top of the thigh and all that should all be green. I went back and looked at my reference images, and sure enough I had sprayed it the wrong color, so I had to remask the torso, and we'll spray that green as we're doing all the rest of it. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen in this episode. Let's head over to the paint booth, and oh wait, no, we can't. We got to do a little masking first. Let's do a little masking. So for the boots, there's a little strip of maroon right above the boot cut, and then it goes green, dark green for the knee. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to mask off just where we want the brown paint to stay, and it couldn't be simpler. Get us a strip of tape, and like on this one I sort of split the difference right between the boot and the knee pin. That way it'd be easy to sort of match them, right? So halfway, something like that. Doesn't have to be exact, but yeah, we're going to mask this off, and this will all get painted green, the dark green, I should say. Try to get as few wrinkles and bubbles as possible, but yeah, sometimes you can't help it. Just like that. So now that will stay brown. We will spray the rest of it dark green, and let me get this out of the way. You can see from this boot, you'll have the little bit of brown, right, which we just masked off. I'm basically going to do the entire knee green and then this top part green. So everything that's brown here will get green, and then everything that's orange will get the lime green or whatever color that is. So yep, that's what we're going to do for the leg. For the arm, really all we need to mask off is this top portion, right? That's the only thing that's really going to stay brown. So yep, even easier. We've already got tape around the little armband, so we can just go right to that. We don't have to worry about a line. We don't have to worry about anything like that. And just mask that off. I grabbed way too much tape. Good gracious. Way too much tape. Right? So now, whoops. So now that's masked and ready to go. Once we do, where'd I put the arm? There it is. Once we do the lime in the elbow, I'll mask again, and we'll spray the cuff dark green. Before I hit it with any paint, I am going to take it outside and give it a shot of clear coat. What that'll do, it's this stuff, right? Flat clear. What that'll do is just fill any gaps that I may have in the tape, right? I mean, I try to do a good job masking, but every once in a while you'll get a wrinkle or something. So yeah, I hit it with flat clear, and that just seals all that up so the paint goes, where I want it to go. Same thing on the arm. Just hit it with a hit it with a really quick coat of clear. So yeah, give me just a second. I'll spray that clear coat and we will be over at the paint booth. Be right back. All right, everybody, here we go back from the paint booth. Got the greens nice and done. The last thing for the limbs are the pads, the knee pads and the elbow pads. If you remember, we painted those blue, right? And that's what we're going to do. Just going to use that mixture. This is not sky blue. This is a mixture I made. Yeah, check out video 2. I think episode 2 is where we talked about the blues. Yeah. And it couldn't be simpler. I've just got a brush, a regular old brush here. I'm going to get a little bit. And this will probably take 2 coats, maybe 3, depending on how it covers this green. But, oh, am I even on camera? But I'll just carefully go around and paint this thing blue. Alright, that's the sort of broad strokes. To get these little side panels, I don't even know if you can even make that out. There's little teeny spaces down there. I've just got a tiny brush, right? And we'll use that to get down in these little spots. And if I get some blue paint somewhere that I don't want blue, not a big deal. I can go back and just touch it up. I mean, I'm going to try not to, of course, but not the end of the world if you dab a little paint somewhere that it's not supposed to be. All right, let's get this side. Oop, just like that. See that? Oh well, no big deal. And there we go. Coat number 1 done. And with the exception of that little dot, not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna let this dry, give it a second coat, and then everything will get one more blast of clear coat. I'll take the tape off the boot and give it one more blast of clear coat. And yeah, I think the only thing we have left is the backpack, which I don't have here to hand. Yeah, we'll get the backpack painted up, and then hopefully we can put this guy back together. Be right back. All right, everybody. The last thing I want to get painted is the backpack, right? For the Slaughters Marauders barbecue, the canisters are silver, and pretty much everything else is the same. So, yep, that's what we're going to do now. To do that, just got a little, whoop, let me get in camera, a little chrome silver, right, Tamiya. I'm just going to put a dab. I got a little palette over here to the side. Just going to put a little bit of that out. We're not going to need much because this is going to take probably 3 coats. Yeah, at least 3 light coats. That's just a little alcohol to thin, right? So when painting metallics, you really want your paint nice and thin, and you want to do just multiple coats instead of trying to cover everything with one coat. Just get some color on and go to the next coat, right? So that's all we're doing. Not worried about coverage or, yeah. Not worried about any of that here. Alright, so I'm going to get, I've got a really fine brush off to the side here, and I'm going to get around this logo with that. I mean, I'm going to do the broad strokes with this brush, but yeah, for the most part, that's going to be really fine brush. But alright, everybody, there's coat number 1. I know it looks a mess. That's okay. We will go back and tidy all that up. And, yep, just give it a few more coats. Probably at least 2 more coats to get full coverage. But, yeah, that should be the last thing we need to paint. I was looking around, and I don't think there's anything else. We're not going to do any of the weapons. So, yeah, this might be the last thing to paint. So, yeah, let me finish this up. I'll give it a clear coat. And, yeah, we'll get barbecue all put back together. Be right back. Well, here we go, everybody. Got barbecue all finished up, put back together. And I could not be more pleased with how this one came out. I really like, you know, I was debating on painting these little side holster things, but I'm really glad I didn't. I think they tie in with the arms just perfectly. Yep, I hope Byron over at Joe Motion Videos 82 likes how it came out as much as I do. Again, I want to thank him for inviting me on this project, and you know, he sort of reached out and said, hey, I've got this really cool idea. And I said, man, that is a really cool idea. Let's do it. He sent me the figure. And yeah, I'm really glad he included me in this, because it was a heck of a lot of fun. And I hope he enjoys it. As always, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you had as much fun as I did. And yeah. We will see you on the next build. Bye-bye.
Look! Smoke! Let's get out of here! Ow!
Don't go out that door.
It's barbecue!
You might let in poisonous gases. Stuff something under the door. And stay low. That way you avoid the heat and gases that rise upward. Remember, if a fire breaks out in your home, always test the door first. If it's hot, find another exit or yell for help.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!